The Adventures of No Worries Boy and the RBR Avenger. Episode 5, A Wild Wild West Adventure. Written and illustrated by Matthew Blake. In the Wild West, where cowboys ride on the open range and watch the lovely dancing girls in a town called Star. Now 2 cowboy heroes have come. They are the No Worries Kid and the Avenging Ranger.
Boy, it's great to be here in the open spaces,
said Kid. Ranger said back to him, "Oh, it sure is, Kid. We'll be in the town by the time it takes the wind to move the tumbleweeds." Before they knew it, they made it to the town, and the sheriff welcomed them. "Howdy, partners," he said to our heroes, and they said, Howdy, Sheriff. Then he said, "Welcome to our town, Star. We heard all about you, so for your arrival, there will be a party at the saloon tonight." That night, the party began, and for the entertainment, the lovely dancing girls danced and sang for our heroes. The party was great, but suddenly there was gunfire outside. In came the meanest bad guy, Thomas Bullseye Tombstone.
a party, but no one invited me. What is this all about?
He said. Then an old-timer told him,
"This is for the 2 cowboy heroes who came to Star today. They call themselves the No Worries Kid and the Avenging Ranger, and this party's for them."
Thomas then shot the piano player, like all bad guys do, and said,
Alright everyone, party's over. Now where are those 2 men who came in here?
"Here we are, sir," said the Avenging Ranger. "No worries, Kid," said.
So what brings you here, sir?
And Thomas answered back,
Because I heard all about you 2 and saving the day, so you better watch your backs. Sometime, someday, me and my boys will send you to your graves.
Everyone got scared, but not our heroes. The next day, Thomas and his boys, Pete Sour Pickle, Top Hat Taylor, and Bobby Big Lips Brains, were doing what all bad guys of the West do, robbing banks, drinking, and scaring people. Meanwhile, our heroes were ready because they had an idea to defeat them. Avenging Ranger said to No Worries Kid, "Little does Tom know we have backup members of our own."
And with them, Tom and his men will need to watch their backs,
said the kid with a smile. 2 days later, our heroes got a telegram from the villain. It reads,
Kid and Ranger, tomorrow at noon, me and my boys will be waiting for you in town for a showdown. This will be the end of you both. Signed, Tom Tombstone.
When morning came, the backup deputies of our heroes were already in town. They were Steve Speed Shooter Allen and Michael Horseshoe Rogers. "Howdy, partners. We're here to join you and defeat Tom and his gang," said Michael. Steve said,
"I'm a fast gun shooter. That's why I'm called Speed Shooter, and together we're all going to get Mr. Tombstone and his guys dead or alive."
When noon came, the bad guys came to town. Tom was so surprised to see Steve and Michael. He said,
So 4 on 4. You guys are clever. We sure are,
said No Worries Kid. Guns were loaded, eyes were face to face, Both sides ready, and after a moment of quiet,
Draw!
yelled Tom, and the gunfight began. Good against evil. The good heroes and evil villains were firing away. During the showdown, Top Hat Taylor got shot, and his last words were, "You got me!" Then he died. Pete Sour Pickle got shot next, and before he died, his last words were,
I'm dead for... Ah!
And with that, the shooting ended, and Tom and Bobby Big Lips Brains were left.
Alright, Tom. It's just you and Bobby against all four of us.
Said, "No worries, kid." But Tom said to our heroes,
While you four have to catch us first.
and with that, the chase began, with our heroes going after Tom and Bobby on their horses. The bad guys fired first, and the heroes shot a gun out of both Tom and Bobby's hand. Before Bob grabbed his other gun, "No worries, kid," got him in the back. Now Tom was the only one left. Michael shot Tom's other gun out of his hand, and our heroes decided to take him alive, so they got their lassos ready. Just before Tom got to the train to escape, our heroes got him tied up with all their lassos. An avenging ranger said with a smile, "It's all over for you, Tom. You have a date with justice." So the town called Star was saved. Tom went to jail, and everyone thanked No Worries Kid, Avenging Ranger, and their pals Steve and Michael for doing a job well done. Our heroes rode into the sunset, and they sang the classic song, "Happy Trails to You until we meet again," to everyone in the town called Star.